Oh, it's TYE Harris, and I'm officially jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Cliffside, stiff side, 232 and everything in it.
Please, I don't like the beg, but now you got me on my knees.
All right, y'all, so we have the emphasis on the TYE Harris with us here off the porch today. Who you got sitting right there behind you?
I got my brother, my beat producer, my nigga, Mars Beats, yeah.
All right, so you are here in Atlanta. What you got going on out here?
You know, I'm chilling with my folk. Mars, I got something going on with, I don't know if y'all know Kato. Got something going on with Kato too. My other fam, Christina Mackey, we just out here just kicking shit, just chilling, you know.
Now, you know we gotta go back to the roots, your Dallas roots, Oak Cliff.
Sure.
So what was it like for you growing up there personally?
It was all good. It's normal hood shit and, you know, normal black family, single mother household, big brother in the house too, so normal shit. This in the Cliff, just same old, you know.
Now, you know, people that are outsiders always be like, go to Rudy's Chicken, go to Rudy's Chicken. But what is like your go-to, like favorite food spot?
Rudy's used to be the spot. Rudy's used to be the spot, and then I think they got Hollywood on us. They moved to the bigger building. But you know, if you're a real Dallas niggas know about Halls. Real Dallas niggas know about Henderson's. Henderson's on Ledbetter in particular. Of course, the new building cool. Shout out Rudy's, but real nigga know about Henderson's. Real nigga know about Henderson's on Ledbetter.
Now, what was the craziest thing you've seen in Oak Cliff growing up there?
I can't tell you, because then I'm accessory to murder, and I ain't gonna.
All right, so not that crazy, but something that you could talk about crazy.
Craziest thing I seen.
Or that's happened to you.
The craziest thing that happened to me that I can talk about. I talk about this. Tax test. I was a freshman, and you know, freshmen ain't had to take tax tests. Like we had a little freshman skip day. Me and my partners, we got together. We got some hoes, called them over to the spot. Ended up hitting them hoes like it was a 3-on-3. Hitting them hoes, and then the goddamn DPD pulled up. Caught me fucking in the back room. The neighbors caught me fucking in the back room. DPD pulled up. I tried to run out the back. They caught my ass. They sat us down on the curb. I ain't had no drawers on. Took my ass back to school. Oh God.
What?
True story.
Oh no, that's wild.
True story.
Now, what age would you say you officially jumped off the porch?
I never jumped off the porch. I would not tell you that I'm a jump off the porch street nigga. I am not no street nigga. I've been surrounded by street niggas my whole life. I've been surrounded by gangsters, but I am not finna sit here and talk like I done jumped off the porch and done sold this, that, and the third and all, and fuck no.
So being that you were surrounded by a lot of that stuff, how were you able to, you know, just stay on the right path?
My talent took me anywhere I needed to go. And like, you seen He Got Game, right? Mm-hmm. You know, Jesus Shuttleworth, like everybody in the hood, all the gangsters in the hood looked out for him. What they did for me. Like, shout out Joe Guapo, rest in peace. He looked out for me a lot in high school. Like he was always, man, you got something. And that's when I was just hooping. And then when I came out and I was doing the rapping shit, he was like, man, you like the Oak Cliff Kendrick Lamar. He said that to me. He said that to me off Wheatland. I'll never forget. So long live Rajay, long live Joe Guapo. He was one of them gangsters in the hood that said that about me. It's a whole bunch of gangsters. C Strugs always just looked out for me. All the gangsters always looked out for me. And that's why I never had to. But I can articulate myself in a manner where I can tell you them stories and tell you what I've been through and relate to them and tell you what they've been through too.
Now, what were some life lessons that you learned growing up, or the biggest life lesson that you learned?
You ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Shit. That. Nigga, always pay your dues, always pay your debt. Never switch up on your partners. Never switch up on your family. Keep working, keep praying.
And touching back on Oak Cliff, like with me being from Arlington, I noticed that there's a certain sound that comes out of Oak Cliff.
Okay.
Y'all got the singers, like all of that. So just with you growing up there and, you know, being there, how would you describe the sound of music that comes out of Oak Cliff?
Music is, man, it's so versatile. But I'm really from that hoe. Like, so I see everything, right? And it's not just the gangster. It's not just the trap. It's not just the singing. It's not just the struggle music. It's so much stuff that come out of there. I know a Mexican rock band out of Oak Cliff. There's so much stuff I know an opera singer from Oak Cliff. I know everything. It's not, I don't just pinpoint a certain particular genre with Oak Cliff. Oak Cliff is just so worldwide, world-renowned, but we don't give ourselves enough credit.
And as you stated, opera, I do know that you actually come from like an opera background. So tell me about that.
Yeah, man, I'm a pervert now that I'm thinking about it, because a lot of the shit I done got into, it was just strictly off of, man, let me get to some hoes. But the story go down, I needed another elective. I needed an easy elective because I wanted to hoop. And I went to the choir room to buy some fruit snacks one day, and the damn choir director was like, "You got a deep ass voice, we need some basses." I looked in the choir room, I saw nothing but fine ass sopranos and altos. I said, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get in here, I'm gonna sell some snacks, I'm gonna get free snacks, and I'm gonna fuck with the soprano section. And I ended up going to state, singing. It just ended up being natural to me. Shit, and I got a full ride scholarship just by singing. So.
Damn, did you kind of like surprise yourself? Like, shit,
For sure.
I can sing.
For sure, definitely. I didn't, but I always liked different type of music. I never just said, all right, I just want to like rap. Like I always, Jordan commercials. I watch Jordan commercials of classical Mozart and that motherfucker. Like, and it just always piqued my interest to just look at different types of genres of music. And shit, I went to that damn choir room, and my shit changed ever since then.
Now, when exactly did you start making music?
I want to say, I was always freestyling. I always did little freestyles. I always sold mixtapes out of high school, just a jack of all trades, burning CDs and shit. I was always doing just little freestyle shits back at Carter. Just used to sell them hoes $5. I was selling shirts at Carter $5 in the hood, $5, and snacks at the same time. I was selling snacks from Sam's Dollar. I was burning CDs, and I was selling shirts. And so, yeah.
Always.
It was just always a jack of all trades. It's always.
Now, when did you decide to pursue your rap career like full on?
BDJ management. He took me to the side and was like, shit, you got something special. I was fucking with Cube and Lynch Mob and BDJ. Big Dog Johnson hit me up and was like, hey, you need to take it serious.
And who were some musical influences for you growing up? I would say even now, too.
Even now? Mm-hmm. Man, I got so many. Not just rap.
Anybody.
Anybody? Beach Boys, Mozart, Korn, the rock band, Ice Cube, Too Short, Kendrick, Young Jeezy. A lot of Young Jeezy lately. I've been listening to a lot of Young Jeezy lately. Whoever produced that damn Thug Motivation, a lot of inspiration from that. I like that one. I'm learning how to play that on the piano. I get a lot of inspiration from home. Young Nino, just the shit that going from home. Young Nino, Big Tuck, Erykah Badu. Hell, Mr. Pookie, Lucci. That's just from back home. So many, man. Hans Zimmer, soundtrack score. Dr. Rick Pearsall, professor at Abilene Christian University. He pretty dope. Lawrence Brownlee, a tenor, world-renowned tenor, Cole. See, but this is a hood. This is a hood blog. So hold on.
No, you brought it back.
Let me come back.
You took it to Mr. Pookie, like
Yeah.
Cook for Life.
Yeah.
Like that's that Dallas shit.
For sure. But I also like Sugar Free out there in Cali though. I also like I like all kind of shit, man. I don't never just limit myself to just one thing. Not one thing, man. Chameleon Nerve, a lot of Chameleon Nerve growing up. That Sound of Revenge was a fool. And Usher. Cause that Confession album was a motherfucking monster. Yeah.
Now, I know that you said your boy pulled you to the side and was like, you got something special. But when did you personally realize that you wanted to take music seriously full time?
Serious, like the word serious, because it's always just been a hobby. It's always just been fun. Like me and Dailey, my brother, my videographer, like we were just having fun at one point. I know at one time we was like, yeah, let's get serious, but it was always fun. When it got serious for us, that's when like it just got so harder than what it was supposed to be. It was always fun. I still try to have fun now. Like I'm writing songs, you'll hear me laugh because I'm having fun. That's when I feel like I'm at my best. I don't never try to just take it serious. But when we talk about the music business came when BDJ management hit me up. Now that's when we started getting serious on that end of the spectrum. But for the most part, it's just fun for me.
And did you have a lot of support once you started putting out music?
Yeah, niggas always said I went hard. Not to be on no cocky, arrogant shit, but niggas always like, bro, he hard. He hard.
So far in your career, like, what are some sacrifices that you've had to make?
Oh, man. Probably spent too much bread. Probably sacrificed too much money than I was supposed to. Probably sacrificed a lot of my love life. Yeah.
The girls be complaining about that studio time.
Yeah, you know,
they?
you know. But I think like I'm gonna give credit to a lot of women. I'm gonna give credit to some women out there. Like when you really doing what you're supposed to, that shit don't mean nothing. Like they understand. It's just like an athlete when he got to go to football practice. A woman gonna understand. A real woman gonna understand. So I ain't tripping about none of that shit.
So I do know that you were signed to Ice Cube at one point in time. What happened with that?
Like I said, when I did it, I was just having fun, man. But they still the homies, man. But I got out of that situation. You know, I got out of that situation. But that's how dope they are, though. Because if you know anything about Ice Cube, you know he was in a fucked up situation when he first started. Not saying that the situation was fucked up, but I am saying he not gonna hold a nigga. It's you know, Daryl, Doughboy, like all them niggas, Shay, Cube, like they all just family. It's cool.
And how did that come about in particular with you signing to Ice Cube?
I think he saw Voices. If you know about the old shit, it was just Voices. When I did the 3 personalities. But that was before I knew anything. I was just having fun back then. Like all that shit was fun. But now, you know, I done Too Short done reached out to me. E40 done reached out to me. E40 the homie for real. Like a lot. Like now that I'm doing playing skills. I just came from Miami from doing shit with playing skills and shit. And then I had to, like when I did the Tornado joint. I did the Beg and Plead, the Favorite 304. Like all that, them songs and shit. Shit cool just from me knowing kind of just what I'm doing now and not just having fun. Cause I was always doing a little something to keep me up on shit. But I wanted to be an opera singer at one point. I was just rapping for fun. I wanted to be an opera singer. Then I dropped out of college and then shit, rap is all I got now. So, but now, yeah, for sure.
And how were you even able to get out of that label deal so smoothly?
Like I said, they just home. They just cool people. They not no fucking They keeping them having shit. They having money. They ain't hurting for shit. They not finna do a nigga like that. You know, they Big 3, movies, all that. They was showing me love. They was showing me love. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing for me to just say, hey man, I'm not really ready for this just yet. Let me take it another direction. Let me take it my own direction. Let me be independent. Let me be 32 lifestyle for a little bit. Let me get it on my own. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you did a mixtape with DJ Bubba. Shout out to
Yeah.
Glove Bubba. And you had a song with Tay K on there. And
I had a song with who?
Tay K.
Okay.
Tay K.
Okay. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes. So, you went on a little rant on the song. It was like, these niggas didn't even know who Tay K was.
Yeah.
So talk about your relationship with him.
Well, Bubba my dog. Bubba my dog like a bitch. I just seen him at the Jelly Roll concert. The Tay K situation, Dance Dailey had a video with him off Keystone Polk. I really wasn't even there for that one. But Dance Dailey had a video with Tay K and Diego Money and what's the other bro name? Shit, he cool people too. But yeah, Dailey shot a video for him off Keystone Polk somewhere. Not Got a Blast. Was it Got a Blast? One of them hoes. One of them hoes. And shit, he was just cool people.
And do you still keep in touch with him? I know with his situation, like.
No. I'm not finna sit here and fake like, yeah, you not calling me every day. No.
Now talk to us about your relationship with Dirty Glove Pooh.
Pooh?
Yes.
Man, I think he managed Outfit Texas when I first met him. Like I say, Dailey was my brother. Dailey is my brother. So a lot of them connections, a lot of the Dirty Glove shit come from Dance Dailey and us having that connection. Everybody just saying I was dope and everybody just telling me I was dope when I was just having fun. And I was really just bullshitting,
Now, I cannot wait to ask you this question because I feel like you have a deep perspective on the current rap game. So what are your thoughts on where it's going right now?
Worldwide?
Worldwide, all of that.
Amazing. The rap game, I think it's dope. We got a couple things we need to work on, but some of that shit in the rap game, like as far as like the beef, and this is not just in my city, so this is everywhere. Feel like everybody got some ops, and I think we need to, just me being a positive nigga, all that beef shit might be for the birds. It ain't really making nobody no money. It ain't really making nobody no money. And if you are making money and you still got ops, you can't even really enjoy it because you too busy looking over your shoulder. I know a lot of niggas come here and they sit down here and they sit in their other interviews and they in little rap shit and they get to talking like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about no, I ain't we having and all that bullshit and really just shooting the shit, jaw jacking and high capping. But in reality, my nigga, if a nigga, a real street nigga, a real gangsta ass nigga that I've been, fortunate enough to meet, a lot of that shit be unfortunate that they go through and they making it hard on themselves. Don't get it fucked up. Like, I ain't no scary ass nigga, no shit. I done had my time at certain situations too, but it ain't worth goddamn candlelights and funerals and shit. It ain't worth that shit. That shit lame.
Now, how would you describe the current music scene in Dallas right now?
Right now, moving forward, we looking good. We looking good. All positive energy, all good vibes, man. All good vibes. All good vibes. City coming together, whether people want to admit it or not. City coming together. Everybody know about Arlington. Everybody know about Oak Cliff. Everybody know about Pleasant Grove. Everybody know about North Dallas. Everybody know about East Dallas and West Dallas. Everybody know about South Dallas. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. We just keep working, keep praying.
Now, what do you think is gonna take for Dallas to really wake everybody up when it comes to this music shit?
We don't woke everybody up. This motherfucker woke up. We got our street cred. we started with the dancing shit. Can't nobody out dance us.
Really quick.
What's that?
So we was in the office talking about how people they don't know the Dallas jigging shit. Like, they come and they take it. They come and they take it. We really was talking about how a lot of people come and take stuff from Dallas and try to create it as their own.
Right.
Like the Dougie, for instance.
Right.
Shit.
Not to take nothing away from Tisa Korean, but the woe is Houston, right? But the shit that they be doing before they hit that bitch, nigga, what you think they got it from? Like, that's Dallas music scene. That's Dallas dancing scene, bro. Teach Korean a homie too, but you can't deny that shit. You can't deny some of that shit they be doing. But like I said, man, Dallas, this is what I want for Dallas. This is what I want for Dallas. I want Dallas to stop saying, Dallas, 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 Dallas. I want Dallas to say shit. I want to go to Miami. I want to go to LA. I want to travel the world. I want to do the Bobby Billions and get booked here, there, and everywhere. You know, I want Dallas to, you know, expand. But we got a lot of shit. We got so much shit going for ourselves. And we sell ourselves short because for the longest we just been looking at other cities like, that's as good as it gets. But really, my nigga, we got everything, man. We got so much talent. Not just to be arrogant, but if I'm looking at myself right now and I'm looking at me and the jack of all trades that I done done just in these past couple days, man, it's so much shit. Yellow Beezy do so much shit. Freddie do so much shit. 3 do so much shit. Did so much shit. Bobby do so much shit. Young Nation did so much shit. The Row, Erykah Badu, Jamie Foxx. I could go on and on and on. Like, athletes, all that is the truth. But we just don't give ourselves enough credit because, you know, Atlanta is the Black Hollywood. They got that identity. As you know, we be acting like we ain't got no identity, but we the truth. We the truth for sure.
Now, getting to you as an artist, when I came across you, it was what you stated earlier, the personalities. Mm-hmm. So break down those 3 personalities and where that came from.
Like I said, like earlier, I've been fortunate enough to be around some real niggas. I've been fortunate enough to be, and sometimes unfortunate enough to be around some crazy motherfuckers. I done seen myself do crazy shit. I done seen myself do OG shit. And I took a lot of different personalities, not only from myself, but from everybody around me. And I made a nigga like T Harris blood, and I made a nigga like OG, you know. Like OG, you know, I made that into something. And I made something like T Harris blood. Like, I made that because, nigga, that's who I've been around my whole entire life. Like, I've known, we all know these people. You from Dallas, you from any hood. You know a nigga crazy ass, got the little man syndrome, fight anybody, shoot anything, do anything for, I don't want to say attention, but just to show he got some nuts. And then you got everybody know an OG nigga that's gonna tell him like, hey nigga, you need to relax and you need to get your money and you need to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know a nigga like that. Like, and then the in myself just looking at if I want to go this way or that way, you know. It was really some genius ass shit now that I think about it. I was just having fun.
And getting into you now, how are you able to really develop your identity as an artist?
First thing first, I wanted to, you know, let everybody know who I was. Like, shit, I don't got no problems. I could use my government last name. I could use my family name, TYE Harris. You know, at one point, it was just TYE, right? I want, right here, right now, I'm gonna let you know, it was T.Y.E at one point, but right now, we TYE Harris. TYE Harris, just straight up. And I wanted to, first, my identity, that's who I am. I'm a Harris boy. Second, you already know I'm from the Cliff. And third, I'm just a genius ass nigga. For some reason, God blessed me with a talent that's undeniable. Straight up. Straight up. It's undeniable for some reason. You can put me around any instrument, I can get something out of it. I don't know where it came from. I do. Appreciate you, big bro. you know what I'm saying? But for some reason, anything with a goddamn musical note on that motherfucker, if it got a treble clef, if it got a bass clef, I know exactly what the fuck to do with it. I don't know where it come from, it just happened. And that's who I am. I can do anything. I can write a song for anybody. I can put FL Studios in front of me, I can get you a beat out that motherfucker. You put Pro Tools in front of me, I can engineer some shit. It's always been like that. That's who I am.
Now, what do you feel like brings out the best in you musically?
Just inspiration, just good vibes, inspiration, just not even just good vibes. Because it takes more than positive energy to make a battery work. So, anything, real life situations, period, living, anything, shit, this right here, this situation right here is a potential song, potential hit song. anything. It's just saying the word anything remind me of a fucking Michael Jackson song off Blood on the Dance Floor. It's called Money. It's anything and everything. Anything can get me into it. Everything is inspiration. Nothing off limits.
And what would you say is the song that really, really got you your buzz to where you are now?
Right now, I'm just, shout out OG Bobby Billions, man, in the hood. They love that food stamp, baby. And my shit not even out. My version not even out. Like, just the food, we gonna call it the food stamp baby interlude, you know. That motherfucker right there had the whole, like, I know I do my shit, everybody been knowing me for, you know, but right now, as of lately, that motherfucking food stamp, what you know about them Lone Star cars, that motherfucker, I think it hit a lot of people. I think that motherfucker hit a lot of people home. Like, I don't mean to be long-winded here, but goddamn, I was on a plane flying this motherfucker. I was listening to it just over and over again. I was like, man, I really told my whole life story in this bitch, and everybody has the same story. Everybody know the same, and I'm like, man. Like, I went to the park off Daniel the other day. This is like the hood park, if don't nobody know about 232, 237, my section. Daniel Park, one of them places. And, you know, everybody was out there. They just kept coming to me telling me, like, real life gangsta ass nigga with the watery eyes, like, my nigga, you spoke my truth. like I haven't had nobody to speak my truth. Like, yeah, everybody, it's some dope dealer music out there that you could relate to, but nigga, that, I feel like that song, and shout out OG Bobby Billions too, because if it wasn't for him and putting that snippet out there for me to hear and for me to inspire me and to make my own little rendition of that motherfucker, it wouldn't have brought that out of me. But it's just something about food stamps triggered me into thinking about my mama. And everybody love their mama, especially the little black boys around this motherfucker. So, man, it just brought so much shit out of me. I'm like, everybody around the session, everybody around this motherfucker feel the same exact way. That's powerful shit to be able to relate to a nigga you don't even know. Now everybody think they know you. Like, seriously though.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And right now, are you an independent artist?
Yes.
Woo, so what does the grind look like for you?
Everything out of pocket. Everything out of pocket. And every teammate I got, from Mars to BDJ Management, 32 Lifestyle, goddamn, everybody play a part. Dance Dailey, K Reed, Slim, G Money, Archbishop, goddamn, Birdie B, LD, everybody play a role. Everybody play a role. The whole hood play a role. The whole hood. And it might be some fucking rich ass athlete out there that listen to my shit and be like, man, I fuck with that little nigga. Like, seriously. Everybody play a role. It's not just the lifestyle, that's what the lifestyle about. It's not just the label, it's the whole goddamn section. It's the whole bitch.
Now, what would you say are some challenges that you had to overcome with this independent stuff?
I almost said some whole ass shit right there. It's just perseverance. There ain't really no challenge that, you know, God ain't gonna put nothing on me that ain't too heavy for me. You know, you can go through this, go through that. Tomato. That's funny.
Now, one thing that I admire about you so much is your freaking creativity. It's just like, how do you know to come out with all of these dope things, especially your visuals? So what is your creative process like when it comes to your visuals and just your music as a whole?
With the visuals, I'm gonna give like 50-50 with me and Dance Dailey. It's a mixture between, like I say, real life situations. Sometimes I tell a story. Sometimes me and Dailey watch a lot of the same type of movies. Not even just the same type, we watch a lot of different type of movies. And so we kind of had kindred spirits there to where we could watch a goddamn Mission Impossible movie or a Marvel movie and come up with ideas like that and be able to take and switch it into our own little rendition of it as far as on the visual, on the musical side. I get in that studio and I just lose myself, straight up. Get in that studio, just put everything out there.
And I know that earlier we touched on Food Stand Baby, but I gotta run that back.
For sure.
So with that track, what would you say were the emotions that you were feeling recording that one?
Like I said, man, my mama, watching my mama do it, single parent household, knowing I got a pops, but watching my mama do it, single parent household, not take nothing away from my pops and no shit. Not take nothing away from daddies all around the world. I know the baby daddy coalition was mad as fuck at me for a little bit. Nigga, you need a daddy. I get it, my nigga. But shit, even if you're a single father out there, you can, you know what I'm saying, relate to that. But yeah, just watching real life situations. Like, I found the card I lost the card and found it at the barber shop. It's a true fucking story. And my mom was mad at me because I put the Lone Star card up to the window like I found it, and she was just trying to keep that shit on the wraps. But shit, I went to go get my haircut. Shit, I got my haircut, got my motherfucking food too. So, I wasn't tripping. It's just real life situations like that. Being in a section and going to school and having to deal with real life situations that go on at home that haven't been disclosed because everybody got their own story. But having real life situations in a household and coming to school and having to deal with that, and then also having to deal with motherfucking DFW, YG, YNG, Ski Mask, and all them cliques that niggas had back in the day, still some to this day. Having to deal with school, going to school or going to parties and shootouts and partner get killed, and I mean at an early age, niggas, we was going through. We was seeing our partners on First 48 at an early age, still in school. Like our teachers talking about it in school. Like for instance, for a big ass example, man, it's a dude named Daryl Dawson. It's on First 48. I never forget. Man, I was in this economics class at Carter. He was a few grades above me, but you know, you go through the same curriculum, goddamn. So I was in economics class, and motherfucker, Miss Henderson say, there's a supply and a demand. Everybody got a job to do. I don't believe in no free meal. You see how y'all got free lunch? That ain't free, somebody paying for that. And it didn't hit me right then, cause you know, I was just in class fucking with the hoes. But as I seen the goddamn, like the First 48 episode come on, they catch Daryl, right? They put him in an interrogation room. He said, I had my day in court. He said, you don't want to say nothing? Nah, y'all get paid to catch me. I don't believe in no free meals. And it fucked me up because he said that exact same shit. And I was just like, man. So going back to Food Stamp Baby and making that motherfucker connect, it's like, nigga, we went through that. The same story I told is the same story he probably went through, and he just went a different direction. I just happened to do music. You know what I'm saying? The Carter Kimball game, nigga, he hooped too. A lot of these niggas play ball too, football, hoop, whatever the fuck. But for some reason, you know what I'm saying, they just went another direction. So I'm highly blessed to be in this situation, to be able to talk about that shit. And other people are, you know, are highly blessed to be in a situation, not behind them or in them four walls or doing, you know, or shit, 6 feet. I'm highly blessed to be in this situation. That's why all that fucking nigga, we ops and all that shit be getting on my fucking nerves. Because goddamn, my nigga, if you really from that, bro, at some point, if you getting money like you say you getting money, my nigga, you need to leave that shit alone. That shit through. That shit over with. But yeah, y'all go around carrying these motherfucking 30 clip sticks that jam on you because them motherfuckers is pro mags and shit and you think that shit cool. Y'all keep on doing that, having that bitch falling out your ass and shit. That shit cool, ain't it? Nah, that shit ain't cool. That shit ain't cool. If you ever been through real life situation, that shit ain't cool. Lame ass shit. I done been through something. I'm sorry for preaching.
No, this is the Porch. You get
sure.
if that's on your heart, you say whatever's on your heart.
Shit just ain't cool. But yeah, for sure.
Now, going back to Food Stamp Baby, when you recorded it, did you think it would have the response like it did?
I wasn't thinking about the response. I was just thinking about how I felt, how it made me feel. putting out my feelings, documenting all my feelings. That's all. That's all. I ain't think about the response.
And I also saw that Trap Boy Freddy and, of course, Bobby Billions were on that one as well.
And Uno Loso, for sure.
How was it working with them together?
I'm not gonna say we just all just sat in a room and worked. It wasn't like that. I'm gonna give Bobby Billions that credit. Mm-hmm. He did the facilitating of who got this and who got that. So I'm not gonna. For me, it wasn't like, yeah, nigga, we working. It wasn't like that. It was Bobby's genius. Give Bobby his flowers.
And I don't want to mispronounce his name, Lord.
Time out real quick. We need to give OG Bobby Billions his flowers. I know a lot of people, you know, Mo3 turn a song up for sure, that's cool. But Bobby know how to facilitate a song like a motherfucker. Y'all give that man his flowers. Give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. All right, what was that? I'm done. Give that nigga his flowers, man.
Well, you know what, just going back to that, I agree. Because like you said, Mo3 did, of course he did his thing, he did what he had to do, but you know, Bobby Billions, like he called the original song.
Cold.
Cold as hell. Cold as hell.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, I don't want to mispronounce this single name, but Dudley Boys.
Dudley Boys.
Okay, Dudley Boys. How did this track come about?
Just having fun. Having fun. We the underdogs. We the underdogs. A lot of times we gotta eat a lot of shit to get sugar. But we the underdogs. A lot of motherfuckers, you know, they saw me in the past, and they looked as if I was beneath them or some shit. A lot of niggas tried to look at me as if I was less than, but them tables always turn. And that's just a metaphor, it's a play on words. Break them motherfucking tables. You think I don't belong at the table? Nigga, I break your table, because them table gonna turn. Dudley Boys.
And then you also recently dropped Blood Brothers with Bobby Billions.
Yeah.
Talk about that track. And are you guys actually like Blood Brothers?
Damn near at this point. nah, man. Shit, through musical genius, man, hell yeah, that's my blood brother. Through Kendrick Spears on him and watching him make his music, him watching me make my music, man, hell yeah, we blood brothers. So yeah, y'all stop talking about my blood brother. Bitch ass nigga, he good. But nah, that song is the truth, man. He took what he been through in his real life situation. I took what I've been through in my real life situation. We made a clusterfuck of some real shit, you know, some real shit.
And I did also notice that you have one project out, Monster on Mars.
Yeah.
Can we expect another project this year to drop?
Monster on Mars. That Mars, my other brother Monster not here. Hell yeah. We working on some shit right now. We working on a lot of shit right now. We finna break the mold. We finna break the barriers. We finna push the limitations on a lot of our creativity. We was just in a hotel room listening to a lot of some Afro beats, some. Finna get on some of them hoes. Yeah, we finna make some real money.
Now, Ty, what's next for you? The Afro beats.
What's next? You just never know, man. I've been doing a lot of good shit on them pianos, on them piano freestyles, man. I might do a whole little EP project bullshit, something. You just never know, man. I might do a whole little just me on the piano. No beat, no nothing, just me on the piano. I might just do that shit. Hell, a lot of shit. But we got Southside the Realest remix on the piano. We got Crooks for Life remix on the piano. The Old Clip That's My Hood remix on the piano. A lot of more shit that I can do. That shit just raw talent. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do on that goddamn key. On them 8 octaves. Gonna be all right.
You are lit as hell. Like,
Thank you.
You are so lit.
Thank you.
You are lit.
I appreciate that.
Now, before we wrap up, do you have any last words or shout outs?
Shout out Topher, my big brother. Shout out Jay. Shout out 32 Lifestyle. Shout out 232-237. Hell, shout out Big Shaq for going viral on that crate challenge at Dance Dailey Park. We brought the whole hood out. That shit was cool. I'm bringing the whole hood out. That was dope. Big Shaq busted his ass. we got on the news for that hoe. Shout out Big Shaq. Birdie B, LD, Destiny Blue. Shout out BDJ Management, Big Dog Johnson. Shout out the whole city of Dallas. Shout out Playing Skills. Shout out Too Short, E40. Shout out to everybody that's in connection with me. So many more. Shout out to everybody, man. Fuck with everybody.
Please, I don't like to beg, but now you got me on my knees. I touch on that pussy to build up suspense.